Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm joining in with my awesome friend Janina, and her channel is Janina's BF Well Wishing Garden. She does beautiful, beautiful garden in a very small space, sharing that anyone can put a garden in, even in a tiny terrace or a patio. She does a wonderful job, but she also has a wonderful challenge, also called Let's Share Our Plant Successes and Disaster Stories. And it gives us all hope that even when things go bad, things can go better. So please go check her out, her channel, and see what wonderful, wonderful things she shares and inspires us to work hard on our own gardens, big or small. Go check her out, my dear friends. Now let's go see what Grandma did on this week in her garden. And there was a few success stories and some failures too. So sit down with your cup of coffee or tea and watch. The magic of life. It's always something wonderful. Believe it or not, this is one carrot. And look at all the blossoms, all the beautiful things. Can you believe this is one carrot? And it's going to be a lot prettier. It's just started blooming out. Look at all those seeds, all those blossoms. And that's just one. And you can see, it's just one carrot. And this will look beautiful for months. If, and this is a big if the gophers don't get it, because they're over in this area, and I had a lot more carrots at one time. Oh well, that's part of life. The trials and tribulation of growing a garden. And we're gonna have to wait and see if this carrot survives. We work hard to grow our garden. And sometimes we have to share what we grow. Except those gophers are being a little bit on the greedy side. But that's just my opinion. But they managed to leave me one beautiful carrot. Maybe they think, well, maybe we need to leave her one carrot and let it go to seed, for we'll have something to eat later. Maybe that's what they're thinking. So far, they've left me this one carrot in the front. I think there's a few more carrots if we look around. But isn't it beautiful? Look what I found, another carrot. Now this carrot's quite small still, so it probably, if the gophers don't get it, it'll probably be another 2 or 3 months before it gets any flowers on it. But that's still fine too. Let's go see what other trials and tribulation Grandma's had to deal with in her garden. Well, here's my beautiful, beautiful sunflower. Isn't it beautiful? Now, hopefully it's going to look nice for a while, but we never know. We have gopher infestation right now in my front and backyard, and they're just having a riot. So this is how beautiful this one looks this day. And here's another sunflower plant looking beautiful too. I don't know how much longer it's going to look beautiful. And why am I sounding so negative? Let's go check out another one. This one was just as beautiful a week ago as the other 2 sunflower plants I just shared. What has happened to it? It looks terrible. Oh my gosh. What do you think it was? Gophers! Gophers! Yes, I know what it is. They're in this flower bed. I've seen evidence of those little guys, and I think they've killed my sunflower. I am so, so sad. Failure, failure, failure in my garden. Oh, I don't know what to do. Well, I do know what to do, but we're not sharing it. But no poisons will be used in this garden. Other ways will have to be used. Well, let's hope that we can save
are other plants in this area. I'm sure the gophers are not happy that I have so many containers in here now, because I know I have a problem. Well, let's see. So far, these carrots are in, what am I saying, carrots? These are my purple potatoes. They are in grow bags. I don't know if they will chew through the grow bags or not, so I don't know how that's going to work. These are cucumbers, but they're in a container, so they're probably safe from those vicious little gophers. And let's run over here, and we have some more potatoes. These may be in jeopardy also. They're in cardboard boxes. They're growing beautifully, but I don't know what will happen having gophers around, and will they chew through the cardboard boxes? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Well, and then of course we had a lot of carrots at one time. Well, here you can see those small little sunflowers, how pretty they looked. Now, they weren't going to get much bigger than what you see there, but they were going to get more flowers, and they were beautiful. And I thought, oh, I really love these. I bought 3 of them. But you know, within a very short amount of time, the snails found them, and I took all the snails off. I put them in a bigger container. I moved it to a different area. Nothing worked. The snails won, and I lost. And that's what happened to all of my beautiful, beautiful little miniature sunflowers. And they were so beautiful, were they not? And I thought about putting some more in, but as bad a failure as this was, I think I'm going to stay with the big sunflowers. It's a little more work for the snails to go and kill them. These were very, very beautiful little sunflowers. And as you can see, they look horrible. I should have already pulled them out. They really don't look like much of anything now. The trials and tribulations of snails, that's what did these plants in. They were getting plenty of water. They were getting enough sun. But you know, the snails took over. And I don't know if you've ever heard that putting eggshells in helps. It didn't help. I have eggshells in here, as you can see, plenty of them, and it didn't help at all. But I did throw some flower seeds in here, and they are coming up. So these are California poppies that are coming up. So I'm going to be pulling these out. Probably you won't see it next time. You'll probably just see the new flowers coming up. And there's so many of them coming up. It'll be plenty. So this has not been a very good time for those sunflowers, and I really don't know. I was going to get some more, but I think maybe it's a total failure. I don't know how to get rid of the snails to leave them alone. I don't want to put poisons out. I have a dog, and I have tons and tons of small great-grandchildren, so we don't use poisons here at all. So we're just going to have to say this is one plant that was a total failure, and I probably am not going to replant them for next year. I can get plenty of sunflowers that will make it here, even with the stupid snails, but these particular one is not going to make it. Now this was, I think, turned out great. This particular tomato plant I bought a week or so ago, and it was a very healthy plant, so I don't want to say it wasn't. But the container was quite small, and I was going to leave it in it. I kept looking at it, and I said, this plant, this isn't going to make it. This container is just too small. So I went and bought a bigger container, filled it with soil, and actually moved it over. As big as it is, and it didn't go into shock. I'm actually really shocked about that. It took the move perfectly. You would have never known. I moved it even the next day. It looked super healthy. Nothing looked bad. And I think we have a tomato, if I can get a picture of it. It's so hard with green on green. Where my hand is where the tomato is. So it already has one tomato. Oops, here's some other one. It already has quite a few coming. I can't believe it. And I don't think it had any tomatoes when I got it. So just in the last week or so, or whenever, so I've had this a little over a week. it's already getting tomatoes. So this one is a success story. It took the being moved to a larger container. A larger container. Hang on for a minute. So this was a wonderful success story. As you can see, the plant looks wonderful. The leaves look great. It's producing fruit already. And you can see this was the container it came in. Look how small it is. Look how big this tomato plant is. So, and I don't even know if the container I have it in is big enough, but it is a lot larger, as you can see. So I'm real happy that I decided to move this to a bigger container, give it more fresh soil, and I think this is going to be considered a success story. And as you can see, I have all my tomatoes all lined up, ready for picking. Do have to move a few other things around and get some weeds pulled out of this area. But I'm happy. So we have our failure right next to it. I gotta get in and pick up that trash. It was trash day yesterday, and there's always trash after trash day. But this was a total failure. I think the California poppies will be fine, and that'll be a success story. We'll move it around. And also the eggshells did not work at all. There's a lot of eggshells there. Did not stop or help the problem at all. So that's a false statement, I think, but I could be wrong. Okay, that's it for today, is my success and failures. So I had 2 that were failures, and I have 1 success. And we'll try to think of something else in the garden to share with you next week. Thank you all so much for coming by. Love you all so much. Take care. Hugs and kisses from Grandma Sandy. Thank you for all your love and support as always.